All right, so let's talk about the Blacklist, right? It's 4 a.m. right now, right? I can't sleep. They just had the series finale of the Blacklist. 10 seasons just happened on Thursday, right? So I couldn't sleep because I just kept thinking about it in my head. So here we are, right? For those that don't know, the Blacklist was a show about this FBI's most wanted fugitive named Raymond Reddington and his whole organization and stuff. He comes back into the picture years later and gets involved with the FBI in hopes of getting closer to this FBI agent named Elizabeth Keenan, right? Now, there's a lot of twists and turns and all this stuff. Excellent show, right? Great show, right? Up until after season 8. So they killed off one of the main major characters, which, you know, you're trying to figure out who this guy Raymond Reddington is, right? For upteen seasons, right? No one knows who this fool is, right? And a lot of people tried to find out, and they ended up dead, right? Dead, right? So it's one of the biggest, longest mystery of the entire show, right? The pinnacle. You're just like, who is this fool, all right? Like, it's a mystery. And they're telling you they're going to reveal who this guy is. And you're like, yeah, okay, we got to figure it out. And then they give you little clues here and there, and you think you're going to know, but then you don't know. And then it just keeps going just like that, right? Till they killed off one of the, like I said, one of the major characters, right? Supposedly his relative, right? They did a DNA match, and him and Elizabeth Keenan are somehow tied together, related, right? By DNA. So at the end of season 8, they kill her off. He's standing over her, and they do like this little flashback type stuff to maybe imply that Raymond Reddington was actually her mother, right? And he somehow transformed himself into a man and stuff, which, hey, that could make sense with everything going on, right? So season 9 starts up. It's life after Elizabeth's demise and stuff, right? It was a decent season, right? It wasn't as good as normal other seasons, but it was a decent season. Then this final season, season 10, right? Season 10 was a lot of build up, right? It's like, you know, it's like a woman trying to get you all riled up and shit, right? And then she's like, yeah, I'm ready. And then you go to, you know, do what you got to do. And she's like, nah, I don't feel like it anymore. What? So that's what this show was about. So there's a build up. The FBI is on this guy's case. He's the #1 fugitive, right? Most wanted fugitive. So he's fleeing now this task force that he's helped all these years and shit. And he goes to some villa, some place in Spain, right? So you're like, okay, something's got to give. They got to tell us something. Some, you know, what is he gonna get mobbed down? They're gonna, I mean, okay, but I'm still waiting to figure out who this fool really is, right? So it ends with him staring at a bull, and then you see the bull charging at him, and which I get the metaphor behind. I get it, right? He always wanted to go out like a matador. He's made that statement one time or something like that back in the previous episodes. So I get it, you know. And then the final scene, you see his mangled little twisted up body and shit on the floor, and you see the bull in the far corner and shit, and you're like, oh shit, he just got ran by a bull, right? And prior to that, you have his trusty sidekick or whatever, loved little adopted son and shit, Dembe, right? Doing this monologue. They always do monologues and shit where they're crying, and then they're playing some you know, badass music or sappy music to try to tie it all together. And the guy got fired from the FBI, and he's just crying, saying this is the end and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's the end. It's the end of the show. Yeah, best show that turned into the worst fucking show, right? It's like the writers just put together a bunch of bullshit, right? Right? They just put shit together and been like, fuck it, right? They couldn't think of nothing, right? Or they didn't care enough to think of something, right? So right now you got writers on strike and stuff, right? I say fuck them, fire them all, right? Because you can get a chimp to write something better than what I just witnessed on Thursday. Yeah, I woke up at what, 3, 4 a.m. I've been thinking about this all night long for the past couple of days and shit. And, day and a half now, right? Still upset. I've shed tears for this show, right? Shed tears for the show. Bled. Well, I haven't bled for the show, but I'm wearing red for the show because I'm up right now. But all those writers, man, y'all should be fired, man. Replace them all. Replace every single one of them. Redo this last 2 hours of my life, right? Redo it. Come back with something stronger, something better. Give us a conclusion. Give us the answer to the mystery. Like, who the fuck is Raymond Reddington? Like, who is this guy, right? I mean, damn. If you're a Blacklist fan, right? If you're a Blacklist fan, you're just as upset as I am after seeing this final episode and shit, man. Let me know your thoughts, man. Do a video response, reply, whatever, man. I want to know. Am I blowing this shit out of proportion? Am I crazy or something? Right?